What's going on, people? I hope everyone is doing well. Good morning. I know that you could probably tell that yesterday I did not do a video, and that is because it just wasn't going to work. Yesterday was Memorial Day, and I was kind of going back and forth in my mind about how I'm going to do it, just because of the plans that we had made, and just what just wasn't going to work yesterday. Jeez, that light is bright. So also, a couple of things I think that we are going to change. We're coming up on, this is day 26 of running pretty much every day, and even though it's not like a challenge to like a 30-day challenge or anything, I think that's when things are gonna pivot a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna put you on the head. We're gonna get rolling. Hopefully you guys can still hear me up there. I don't have my mic today because I left that at my mom's house. Oh man, a lot. Alright, you guys are looking good. So, yeah, something that I've been thinking about is, you know, the original plan was run 2 a day. Well, not run 2 a day, but run twice a day, 2 miles each, 4 miles, you know, every day, Monday through Sunday, right? We got a possum or an armadillo up here. I don't know if you guys can see it, or it might be a turtle. What is it? Armadillo. It's getting something. So that was like the thought, right? Twice a day, 4 miles a day. The problem is the twice a day. It's not the 4 miles, it's the twice a day. That's kind of the issue. Well, it's kind of becoming an issue where it's like, shoot, you know, things pop up after I get off work and I'm like, dang it, you know, like I'm not gonna be able to do it. Yeah, okay, it's only 25 minutes, but lately here it's been like more of a burden, right? To go out there and run. And it's like, okay, well, hold on, you know, let's pivot. Like, I'm the one that sets the standard, right? The goal still is, you know, 9-minute mile easy pace, 7:30 long-term goal, right? But if we're being honest, I don't think I'm trying to maintain two runs a day until we get there. Now, can I? Yeah. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to put that tension on my family. So what I'm thinking I might do is 4 miles, 2 to 4 miles a day. And then we'll just keep upping the mileage. Because, like, I mean, I've already told you, like, my legs are still sore from doing 4 miles a day, which tells me I don't think I'm ready to up the mileage, or that I need to take a break, you know. So long term, I need this to be sustainable, and 2 a day is just not, well, if I have a job, it's not gonna work, because that second run is always gonna kind of be in the way, and not the first one, because I can get up, you know, but after I get off work, that's becoming an issue, you know. Or like when family's in town, it's like, oh shoot, I'm gonna be that dude that's like, I'm gonna go out and I gotta go run. You know, and it was just causing a little bit of tension, and I was like, yeah. Not from anybody's side, they were fine with it, but from mine, I was like, I gotta pivot, you know? I gotta pivot. So, that's what we're gonna do. Now, we might throw in, every once in a while, 4 mile day. You know, it might be a 2 mile day. I'm not sure. But, you know, as much as I want to run every single day, it's like, okay, hold on. That's sustainable. Definitely at 2 to 4 miles a day. I can run that per, you know, I mean, I have been doing it for dang near 30 days. So, I can definitely do it. The question is, do I want to? You know, it's like, I am popping out, the videos are crazy, like, popping out 2 videos a day, and that's helping. And I want to get to that 50 to 100 goal, so that's good. And I'm almost there, almost to 50. But as far as like the running goes, I don't want to burn myself out, you know, because long term, this has to be sustainable. So I'm gonna make it work within my parameters right now. And I can definitely run. I mean, honestly, if I get up earlier, I can run farther than, you know, 2 miles. The problem is, I'm already going off of 5-6 hours of sleep, 4, 5, 6 hours of sleep. I don't, you know, so, and I don't eat throughout the day sometimes. The majority of the time I don't. So it's, you know, I'm pretty much running on fatigue, but that's not really that big of an issue. Well, right now, to me it's not, but other than that, that's why I didn't do a video yesterday, you know. And I've always kind of said, like, if it can work, it can work. If it can't, it can't, you know? Like, I'm not always gonna do 2 videos a day. But if I could bust out 1 a day, hey, that's good. You know, I'm always gonna run, like, that's gonna happen. Whether it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, whatever the mileage is. The biggest goal for these runs is to just get my body reacclimated to it. You know, like, I don't want to damage myself. So, yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know that I think from now on we're going to be pushing 1 video out. I think that's sustainable long term, and we're going to be doing 2 to 4 miles a day. I'm not sure about all full 7 days a week yet. We might do a 6-day week. But once again, like, it's got to be sustainable. Once you start getting up to 8 to 10 miles a day, at my pace, it's going to be a long day. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. Which is why the goal right now is a 9-minute mile pace. So we got to get there first, and then we'll pivot again. How many miles can I run in 9 minutes, you know? That's how I'm thinking. Because I want, like, you know, every video to be 25, 30 minutes long. It's good with me. The only thing that sucks is, like, I have to go to work. So there is somewhat of a time crunch on me in the mornings. You know, I can set my schedule in the morning, but that really just depends on when I put the kids to bed. And some days it's not, you know, I'm not putting them to bed at 7 o'clock, 8 or 7 o'clock. That's just not happening, especially where we live. But, you know, we're learning, we're growing and improving. And this 2 to 4 miles a day has been wonderful. The videos have been good too, but I'll tell you what, doing the 2 videos a day is daunting. It's hard to shoot. Like, even if I am just coming out here and running, it's like, well, you got to be in the right place to upload the video. You know, you got to worry about your camera stuff all the time. Do I have it? Do I not have it? Like, shoot. Watch Cliff. You know, like stuff like that. Like I left my mic. I don't have my mic right now. You know, luckily it's somewhere relatively close, but still, I don't have it. You know, so it's like, dude, get it together. You know, but I know that I'm not perfect. At least I can still make the video. It's just not going to sound as good in my mind. But you know, the goal is to be fit, healthy, learn, grow, improve every day. For whatever your circumstances. For mine, I want to be healthy for my kids. So I'm going to try to maintain running every day, you know. So there's 6 days a week. But without injuring myself. You know, so I don't think I'm ready to go on past 4 miles yet, because my legs are still sore. But, you know, I'd like to get my easy pace down to 9, so I could run, you know, 3 to 6 miles a day and record it. That's my thought. But you gotta work with what you got right now. And right now it's 2 to 4 miles a day until I get into the swing of things. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. And if you don't start, then you'll you gotta start somewhere. So if you starting out walking, you start out walking, you know. If you start out running a 13-14 minute pace, pretty much like I did, then you start out there. But the goal is to start and don't give up. If you have to pivot. Make sure it's sustainable. Can you sustain it? You know, for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Do what you can do. You know? I do have my running shoes on. Thank goodness. I don't want to run in those black shoes again. So, well, you know, we're learning, we are growing, and we are improving. So, with all 3 of those things, things pivot, things change, right? Ideas come, more ideas come, right? So, man, I have to go to the bathroom. We're not even close to almost being done. Jeez Louise. Come on, man. We're gonna make it. a good thing I don't have my mic on. So, with all that being said, right now we're running a 11-minute flat mile. My heart rate is 131. Massive improvement from the first day that I started. And I'm actually having a conversation with you without getting out of breath. Now, my stomach is a whole nother thing, because I might have to turn around, but we're gonna try to make it. I might just be penguin walking it on the way back. So 10:46, 138 heart rate. From the first day that I started these YouTube videos, big difference. This is day 26 of running every day. So that's awesome. That is flipping awesome. I gotta do better with what I eat though. I have to do better with what I eat. I didn't even see that car. I was just in the zone. We are at 9-10 minute mile. My heart rate is 153. I'm pushing it a little bit going on this second mile, but that's the name of the game. I'm not pushing it too hard. This is definitely sustainable if I can keep it here. It becomes unsustainable when I try to push it, 7-8 minute mile. Then it's like, nope, that ain't happening, boy. So I think we're doing pretty good, actually. But I'm not gonna do that every day, because that would put strain on me if I tried to force my pace down. I'm not gonna do that. That's how you get hurt. I wonder if the armadillo's still here. No, I must have got what it got. I wonder what it got. Huh.
Minutes, 8 seconds, heart rate 143.
All right, you guys heard that? Oh man. Well, there you have it. That was a good run, people. Oh, I think these 2-mile runs I really like. I feel like they're the perfect distance for the pace that I'm at right now. Oh, I gotta stop my watch.
Pausing activity.
To me, a 9:23 pace. I can hold that for a little bit. That's not bad at all. Somebody who hasn't ran in basically 10 years, that's not bad. It's been 26. This is day 26 of me running every day without missing a beat, without missing a run. Yeah, it's been 2 to 4 miles a day, but that's a really good start, in my opinion. I'm not hurt. My legs feel decent. They're sore, but that's to be expected. And I think that might be why to start taking a little bit of breaks, because I really don't want to overdo it, And my little 18-year-old mind thinks you can go out there and run every single day, 7 days a week, baby. And I probably can, but then I risk getting hurt. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. To you who got up and conquered, good for you. You did it. Let's do it again, all right? I'm not gonna make another video. If you stayed for the whole video, you understand why. I'm gonna stick with one video a day, kind of from now on. So that is the format that we're gonna stick to, but the runs will be 2 to 4 miles a day. And then we're just gonna keep improving, and the faster my mile gets, the longer, or the lower my heart rate gets, the lower my pace gets, the longer distances we will go at a faster pace. So hang in there with me. Thanks for running with me. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Alrighty, bye-bye.